Good morning from Koh Samui, my second day in Koh Samui, and I decided to start exercising. I need to walk. I'm gaining a lot of weight, so today my first day of exercise, so I'm just gonna go for a walk and I'll show you guys the lake in Koh Samui. This is my hotel. This is behind my hotel. This is this is Cozy Hotel, so I'm staying in this hotel, and behind my hotel there is a lake. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go there for a walk, and from there we're gonna go to the beach. Weather is really nice actually, it's not hot, it's raining every day. So this is the Koh Samui. There's the three buildings. And there is three buildings at Koh Samui ABC, and this time I got the really bad room, so I'm gonna ask their manager to give me a better room this time. Anyway, so I'm just going for a walk. This is a parking lot for the central Samui. This is the only shopping center here. Guys, please subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment, and I'm gonna be in Koh Samui for 2 weeks. Then I'm heading to Koh Phangan, and from Koh Phangan I'm gonna go to Koh Tao. This time I'm not gonna spend the whole 2 months in Koh Samui, so probably I'm going to divide it between here, Koh Phangan, and Koh Tao. So this is a central Samui. For those ones that following my channel, I have few videos here. Obviously now it's much more busier. So when I was here like 2 months ago, it was very quiet. This market wasn't here. You see that this huge market, probably this is a new market for New Year and Christmas time, but it wasn't here. So every morning I was going for a walk, so probably I have to start doing the same thing again, because I didn't exercise when I was in Krabi, so that's not good. Usually I like to exercise at least 1 hour a day. Or maybe today again I'm gonna walk from here to Lamai beach, because that's gonna force me at least to walk, I don't know, 10-15 kilometers to go and come back. Yeah, here is very busy because of the market. So otherwise in the morning here it would be very quiet. So all these cars and the people here preparing food and for the evening, obviously. Otherwise nobody would be here. This is the lake that usually I come for a walk. They're preparing something, I guess, here for the new year. Obviously, it's a small island with limited activities, but that's what I like pretty much. It's just so relaxing, so calm. This is the lake, guys. What I'm gonna just go around this lake few times and take a look at those houses up there. Look at it, it's beautiful. Yeah, obviously it's raining every day since I came like 3 days ago. When I was in Krabi, it was really hot. But here it's just raining. See guys, it's very peaceful. So this was my routine every day, roughly 23 days ago. When I was here for 2 months, I was coming here and for a walk every single day. And now we're even more comfortable because when I was here it was really hot. But now there's no sun. Thanks God it's not rainy, but it's really comfortable for a walk. I really like this island, man. It's so peaceful, so chill. And that's the whole purpose that a lot of foreigners move in here. I can see all over the place. Like I can see a lot of foreigners here. And obviously foreigners doesn't live in Chaweng. I mean, if you come in just as a tourist, obviously most of the people end up in Chaweng because of the convenience that you have, close to shopping mall, close to all the activities, and also nightlife. Actually there's a big nightlife in Lamai beach too, but a lot of tourists coming to Chaweng. But if you want to live here, I'm sure you won't choose Chaweng because there is a lot of peaceful area here. A little bit far, but obviously you're going to have your transportation, either bike or car, but most people they have their own bike when people live in here. And obviously you won't live in the crowded area because obviously Chaweng is for tourists and touristic area is usually much more expensive. And yeah, everywhere else, like if you go to the restaurant here in Chaweng, quality and the taste is not really Thai food. So because a lot of foreigners they cannot eat spicy food, and these guys obviously adjusting their cooking based on customers that they have, customer base. But if you travel a little bit in local area in Koh Samui, I went to few restaurants here in local area and taste was fantastic. Even the portion and everything is really different. You see grandma and the whole family cooking, but here is just like, oh my God, like everywhere else. This is nothing to do with Koh Samui. Usually if you travel and if you go to the touristic area, you're going to have really not local food. You're not going to have a local experience. That's why a lot of people that traveling full time, either YouTubers or people that generally they want to travel, taking some time off and traveling, usually they don't want to go to touristic area because touristic area is just like rip off on everything pretty much. Rip off on the hotel prices, rip off on exchange rates, rip off on food, everything. So Always I said this to myself because I know it. I'm traveling for past 23 months, but still I go to the touristic destination, touristic area. That's, I don't know, I have to stop that. Really, I need to start staying in the local area. Why would I stay in the touristy area? It just doesn't have any, you know, nothing special about that. You know, you see the bunch of tourists there. But when you go into local area, so you're going to have an experience of, you know, how Thai people living or anywhere that you go. Anyway, just take a look at this lake. So peaceful. In the evening, a lot of people come in here to run and exercise. I can see it on daily basis. Just one thing that I don't understand here, like why there's a lot of garbage here and there. This is like really, really sad. Like why they're destroying their own land. People living there and they throw all the garbage behind their house. That's ridiculous. This is really doesn't make sense in Thailand. A lot of garbage here and there. I don't know why they're not finding them. You know, government needs to say, okay, well, take care of your garbage. Why would put in all your garbage here and there? Even on the street, you know, like, oh my God. Like if you walked at night, like after, you know, all the nightlife is closing, on Chaweng Road, can see, oh my God, a lot of garbage here and there, lots. Obviously, some tourists, they don't have respect, so they throw everything here and there. But for local people, I don't understand because I see local people do the same thing. And that's so stupid that some of the tourists, you know, they don't want to clean after themselves, you know. Why are you going to somebody's country and then you throwing your garbage here and there? Don't do that, man. It is not nice. And look at it. When you are in Koh Samui, you come across all kinds of things. So this is Koh Samui. I'm thinking seriously one day to move permanently here. Like sometimes when you're traveling, you get tired of hotel life. You know, that's the worst things that can happen. Sometimes you go to the hotel, same hotel, and you get the room that you are really comfortable. And sometimes you get the room that makes you really, you know, like makes you frustrated with everything because it's smaller, the view is not good, or maybe it smells not good. So this is another really bad part of traveling because you have to go always to different rooms, you have to go to different hotels, different receptionists, different cleaning crew. Some of them really good, they clean your room really perfectly, but some of them not. And I'm a clean freak, so I cannot stay somewhere that is dirty. So that's the issue. That's the issue that you have when you're traveling, and it's not easy. Because I was listening to one of the YouTuber. Obviously, he's doing it for a long time, and I believe like 3-4 years, and he's all over the place. 2 weeks here, 1 week there. So obviously, this guy's making money from YouTube, and obviously they have a very good, you know, travel channel. So, and the guy was saying the same thing. He said like one of the biggest, you know, because he said he's doing it full time, and he said one of the biggest problem that he has is just booking this hotel and traveling and going here and there. And it is not easy being a YouTuber and have a camera on your face and, you know, come up with the plan, especially for those guys that are going from one place to another place every like 2-3 days. It is not easy. Seriously, it is not easy. Obviously, these guys like making money, so for them it's a little bit easy. Making a little bit of money, so it just covers their cost. But hopefully I can do the same thing, and I'm more than happy to do it. But being a YouTuber is not easy, especially for travel channel. especially if you have a small budget, if you have your own money, you know, like when you're not making money. Finding the hotel, booking a flight, everything sometimes is just messed up, you know. Like you go to one airline and then they weight your luggage and they say, yeah, good, so you are 21 kilogram and it's okay, don't worry about extra 1 kilogram. And sometimes you go to another airline and then same luggage, like you're changing your flight, your luggage now is a 22 kilogram. You see, no, come on, that's impossible, you know. Like what happened? Like I was flying from somewhere to somewhere 2 hours ago and this is my stop. Now my luggage all of a sudden is 1 kilogram like gain weight. And then they say, yeah, that's the way it is, that's our policy, and that's the way it is, you have to pay extra. So all these things sometimes, you know, like when you're arguing, you say, like, that's impossible because somebody else 2 hours ago waited another airline and you show the ticket and everything. It was like 21. How come yours is 22? Yeah, sometimes language barrier and everything else, like sometimes you don't want to argue because they keep saying, yeah, that's it. Your luggage is heavy, is over limit, you gotta pay. And sometimes it's not easy because like makes you angry, you know. All of a sudden, like what happened? Why from one airline to another airline just my luggage is getting heavier and heavier? Yeah, I had to pay. Air Asia, I hate that Air Asia. Seriously, they charge me so much for unnecessary. They told me like you're 2 kilogram over. I said no, that's impossible. I showed them the ticket. I said, come on, like this is my stop. Just I have to collect my luggage and check in again. And it was 21. So how come now it's 22? Sometimes you cannot argue. They say this is the way it is. You gotta pay. Charge me like $30 for the flight that cost me with my luggage. It was like $59 Canadian. And then I had to pay like $27, I guess, for extra luggage, like because Air Asia doesn't have no luggage policy. Like you have to pay for luggage, so nothing is included. And then all of a sudden, there again, they asked me to pay like $27, $28. I guess that's the way they want to make extra money. So that's the way it is because Air Asia never have. Okay, based on my research, those flights that I was going with Air Asia, they don't have luggage included. So obviously you have to pay for it. And when you pay for it, I guess these guys, they want to make extra money. So all of a sudden, they ask you, oh, your luggage is heavier than 20. So you gotta pay. So you see, it's not easy. Not easy to be a YouTuber. This is a really lovely lake. For those people, I mean local Samui people, for those ones that they have a good income, I mean like good life, you know, their own house and, you know, good job and whatever. This is a very comfortable island to live if you want a really quiet and peaceful life. look at all these houses going up. Seems to me there is a lot of foreigners, a lot of rich people coming here. Because those villas is not cheap. Seriously. And when I was searching for cost of these villas, sometimes for a whole week, like cost $20,000, $30,000, $15,000. So I'm sure they have a business, otherwise they cannot have a staff and fully furnished multi-million dollars villa sitting there. So I'm sure they have a customers. Otherwise, you know, why they have to spend so much money to furnish them, and then, you know, because usually those villas, they have their own cleaning staff, they have their own security, probably own cook. I don't know, again depends, because if somebody coming for a 1 week with 30 grand in their pocket just to pay for a hotel, so obviously they want everything. They want a private chef. They have obviously those villas is really nice, like based on picture is just really, really beautiful. But I'm sure they have their own chef and everything. So this is a life of Koh Samui. For those ones that came here before, or if you want a vacation somewhere really peaceful, I really, really recommend Koh Samui. And the good part of this is, like, good part of Samui, everywhere in Samui is so nice. Again, depends on your need. Let me give you guys some information. So there's two main beaches that a lot of tourists there. One of them is the Lamai beach, which is a lot of hotel and some bars and a lot of restaurants, and it's a long beach, but it's beautiful. Again, it's just white sand, beautiful water and everything else. This is one of them, Lamai, and the other one is Chaweng. This is the one that now I'm here. So basically this is the two main, but there is a mainland beach. For example, mainland beach is very, very quiet, a lot of big resort, but at night if you come outside there's not much options, pretty much, you know, like there's nothing. So, but again, depends on your need. I stayed in mainland resort and it was full pretty much, and I see all mix of all kind of people, you know, young, old. So it depends on your need pretty much, because when you are staying in those resorts, pretty much nobody goes anywhere, because I saw everybody all the time in the resort, you know, everybody chilling by the water, everybody chilling by the pool, even they buy their own lunch in the hotel, so they don't want to go even outside for a lunch or dinner. So that's a life that you get in mainland. Obviously, if you're up to walking a little bit, obviously Mainam has some part that, you know, they have some sort of nightlife, but it's not like Lamai or Chaweng. So everywhere, but the good thing is in Koh Samui, because I stayed every part of Koh Samui, so all of them nice, all of them nice. The water and beach is all lovely. So again, depends on your need, depends on what you want to do, but all the beaches is just not compatible with Krabi or Phuket or anywhere, pretty much. To me, is much, much nicer. So you don't need to worry about that part of it, but the only, you have to make decision if you want to be in somewhere really peaceful, quiet, or if you want to, you know, a little bit crowded area. There's another location that all the ferries and everything there, and called Bangkok. So there's a lot of hotel there too, close to airport, and also all the ferries that speedboat and ferries that goes to Koh Phangan or Koh Tao. That's a very crowded area too. Obviously, it's just a lot of and it's very quality, a lot of nice house, nice villas, nice hotels, and also nice restaurants and everything there too. So, but the only thing is, again, that's busy area too. But the beach is not big enough. But a lot of people staying there too because it is close to airport, especially for those ones that come in here just for 1 or 2 days and then they're gonna take the ferry or speedboat to Koh Phangan or Koh Tao. Usually they like to stay in Bangkok area because it's really walking distance. I should start researching about long-term rentals here. Probably I want to stay somewhere for at least 6 months. And I love this island. Another thing that I was researching online, I saw a lot of foreigners that permanently living in Thailand. Usually they change, from one island to another island or one city to another city, because I know one YouTuber that he's a Canadian and he's retired now, and then he moved to Thailand, but seems to me 1 or 2 years he lives in Bangkok, and then he moves to Chiang Mai, and then he keeps changing. Even in one point I guess he was living in Koh Samui, because on one of his videos I saw he has a lot of friends here, friends that in real estate, and he was showing one of the super luxury house that one of his friends built it and he wants to sell it, and I guess it was like around like $5-6 million US, if I'm not wrong, but it was really beautiful. So seems to me there's a lot of people moving around, so from one island to another island. But the thing is, Thailand is not cheap anymore. Seriously, the cost of living everywhere is going up. Here too, obviously affecting here too. It's just not Canada, but Canada is a nightmare. Like every day that I'm watching CP24, it just, I say to myself, what happened to this country? Seriously, like why Justin Trudeau is still in power? Lot of corruption, lots. Like every level of government in Canada is corrupt. Just take a look at the news. Just take a look at the news. Like every level of government, every 6 months something comes up from one of them. So I don't know why they don't know what to do. Housing issue, homeless, oh man. Even in Halifax, there's a lot of homeless. Yesterday I was watching the news and I saw a lot of immigrants leaving. Leave if you can leave. Canada is a living hell now. Like seriously, live your life. Canada is not the life. Canada is a nightmare now. But look at it. Look at those houses up there. I don't know how they go up there. I'm sure there's a road, but I'm sure there's a road to go up there. Oh, there's a beautiful tangle. She's walking here. Even Mr. Puppy is just chillaxing. There's a lot of dog here, so but most of them very peaceful. But I had few experience in Lamai. I went to the local area and the dogs was very aggressive. So not everywhere, but here is very peaceful. They're not aggressive whatsoever. I love this weather. It's so relaxing. Hello. People are very kind here, man. People really kind in Thailand. Be honest with you, they have a smile on their face. I'm sure there's a lot of people struggling here, but they have a smile on their face. They're very kind. For example, in Malaysia, it wasn't like this, be honest with you. Like, I don't want to have a bad opinion, put any bad opinion on anybody's head, but it just based on my experience, nobody was smiling. Everybody was so, serious. And even when in Kuala Lumpur, it was same way. Even in Langkawi Island, which is a small island too, no, very serious, very, very serious. But here, people are very kind, very, very kind. I don't know if this type of video is interesting for a lot of people that subscribe to my channel, or in the future they're going to subscribe to my channel and viewing this video. But I don't believe all the videos needs to be beaches and the party and then all the nice restaurants and everything like that. I'm sure there's a lot of those channels on YouTube that showing only nice part or most beautiful part of Koh Samui or anywhere else that they travel. But I like to see real places. Like, even my next few video, I'm gonna rent the motorbike and I'm gonna go to the local area pretty much. That makes me happy, the local life. Not the things that you see on sometimes internet. Because there is a lot of fake information. Be honest with you, one thing that I like about Donald Trump, he says fake news. And that's true, man. There is a huge fake news out there. Fake information on internet. Like when you're doing research about something, for example, and then when you go and see the place, or when you go in and experiencing that, and it's just day and night. Sometimes even, for example, when you're booking, I don't know, spa or hairstylist or hotel or the restaurant, don't believe on those reviews that you see on here and there. So basically most of them is a fake review, or some of them maybe your expectation and their expectation is day and night. Because when I was in Krabi, I was staying in the hotel that it was moldy, and the smell was like really bad. Moldy, it was all over the place, especially in my first room, and then they changed it. Hey, what are you guys doing? These guys are doing fishing? Are you guys doing fishing?
Yes.
Fish here?
Yes.
Really? Oh man.
But not sure, not lucky.
Not lucky? Local people here doing fishing. I hope you find some fish. Oh, really?
Baby.
Let's see.
โอ้วิจันเรียบร้อยเลยหายแล้วแหลมปวง
He said today he's not lucky.
เฮ้ยมีปลาใหญ่ด้วยมีปลาใหญ่ด้วย
But let's see if they're gonna catch
หายแล้ว
something.
ทำไงนะให้ไหม
And the rain is started. Oh, seems to me he got something.
มันมีอยู่แล้วปลาอ้าวแล้วเมื่อกี้มันติดอะไรวะนั่นน่ะนั่นติดกินนั่นเนี่ย
Oh, did you get something? Yeah. Oh man, he got one fish. Only one?
Only one.
Oh man. Okay, good luck, guys. Bye bye.
Oh, bye bye.
Bye. I got one fish. And the rain started, man. The crazy rain started again. I gotta run. I gotta run. You see the local people in Thailand? They're really nice people, man. I love Thai people. I love Thai people. They are very kind. Holy shit, man. The rain started like no tomorrow. Look, I have to hide my camera. Oh man, it is not waterproof. Okay, I was stuck in the rain. So the rain is stopped, but it was crazy. Raining like for like, I believe like for 2 hours non-stop. So what happened was, when I was walking back, I saw one Australian man standing somewhere. He was stuck in the rain too. So we had a very interesting conversation for past 45 minutes because both of us was stuck in the place. It was roof over our head and both of us stuck in the rain, so we stopped and had an interesting conversation. He was living in Phuket. He's in Thailand for a long time. Even he told me his son is living in Phuket, and he was living in Phuket and he came here, and then he's thinking to stay in Koh Samui for 1 year or so, but he's traveling all over Thailand. He was very knowledgeable about Thailand, about Thailand and everything else, because he went all over Thailand. But anyway, what I'm gonna do, I'm heading back to my hotel because it was a crazy rain, and all these vendors here, that they have a market, because this is the market that just here, I believe, for the new year. So after that they're gonna go away. But what happened was, hello. So what happened was, yeah, so all these vendors, because of the heavy rain, so I have to cover up their shop. Now they're opening up the shop and opening up these their stores. But that's a little bit pain in the ass too, pretty much, because when the rain starts here, it's just non-stop. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back to my hotel because I have to shower and everything. I'm a mess, pretty much. Water all over me, even in my shoes. Hello. So I have to go shower, change, and come outside to grab a lunch. But it was an interesting conversation with this man. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video. So this was my so-called workout today. Again, I'm at the market here. This is the market that you guys saw yesterday on my previous video, if you guys following my my channel. This is the same market. So guys, I'm gonna end this video and see you guys in the next video. Please subscribe and leave me a comment. Take care.